I just find it funny that when a fentanyl addicted criminal overdoses while breaking the law, the left burns down cities. But when a white 17-year-old star athlete is killed in cold blood, the left stays totally silent. Weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Now let me tell you what I find funny. First, the fact that you're still pushing the lie that George Floyd died of an overdose. He didn't. George Floyd, make no mistake about it, is nobody to be celebrated, nobody to be championed, nobody to be cheered on. He wasn't a pillar of the community. But that doesn't mean he deserved to die at the hands or the knee of a police officer, which is how he died. We're going to deal with that part first. George Floyd's autopsy report is not new, does not say he died of an overdose. This was back when everybody claimed that the autopsy report was changed to show that he died of drug addiction or of drug overdose. The image that was shared online simply showed the second page of the autopsy report released by Hennepin County originally. It does not prove anything new about Floyd's death and ignores that the prior page concludes that it was a homicide due to cardiopulmonary arrest from, quote, law enforcement subdual restraint and neck compression. Translation: the autopsy report still, to this day, says that he was murdered by a cop who had his knee on his neck. Now, let me show you the story she's talking about when it comes to the teenager that killed the black teenager that killed the white star athlete.
End result, he stabbed my son in the heart and killed him.
A 17-year-old high school student who's been charged with murder after police say he fatally stabbed another 17-year-old at a high school track meet is claiming self-defense. Officials ID'd the victim as Austin Metcalf, an 11th grader who ran track and played high school football in Frisco, Texas. According to one of the responding officers, the suspect, Carmelo Anthony, admitted to stabbing Metcalf, but said he was protecting himself. A witness told police that Anthony unzipped his bag and warned Metcalf to leave him alone. But a short time later, Metcalf grabbed Anthony, telling him to move. Anthony then pulled out a black knife and stabbed Metcalf once in the chest.
His brother was holding on to him, trying to make it stop bleeding. And he died in his brother's arms.
Anthony is currently being held in jail on $1 million bond, and if convicted, faces 5 to 99 years in prison. The case remains under investigation.
A horrible tragedy that should have never happened. Seriously, it's something that the family of the lost child has to live with forever. The underage the child who did the act has to live with it forever. His family has. It's horrendous on every level. But are you really telling me that we need to put as much or more emphasis on a teenager killing a teenager than we do a law enforcement agent, a cop in this country, murdering an American citizen in broad daylight? We shouldn't hold cops to a higher standard than a high school teenager? Oh, also, no cities were burned down, you fucking imbecile. Funny, I thought that we should hold cops to a much higher standard than everybody else, especially teenagers in high school. That's a horrible tragedy that should have never happened. But it's not even on the same level as the continuing unaliving of people of color in this country at the hands of law enforcement. And for you to put the two stories on the same level is idiotic at best. But then again, that's what we've come to expect from you and your content.